There's a setting hiding inside most Smart TVs, and it has nothing to do with your living room. It's called store mode. It was built for a showroom floor, and it can quietly add real cost to your electricity bill. It pushes brightness higher than normal and shuts off the power-saving features your TV already has. No warning, no pop-up. Your TV still works perfectly the whole time. Netflix loads. The remote responds. Nothing looks broken, which is exactly why almost nobody checks. This isn't on every TV, but it shows up more than you'd think after a display model, a factory reset, or a setup screen someone rushed through. In a few minutes, you'll check your own TV in under 60 seconds and find exactly where store mode hides on a Samsung, an LG, a Sony, and a Vizio. Every smart TV actually has two completely different ways it can behave. Home mode, balanced, accurate, built for daily use. And store mode, built for a showroom wall, sitting next to a dozen identical TV sets, fighting for attention under fluorescent light. Store mode isn't just a punchy picture preset like vivid or dynamic. It's a system-level switch. One toggle that overrides brightness, power behavior, and more all at once, sitting quietly in a menu almost nobody opens. Here's the part that catches people off guard. If store mode is still switched on, it can quietly overrule settings you already changed yourself. And most owners blame the TV before they ever suspect the setting. We'll get to exactly how in a minute. First, why it exists at all. Retailers need it. A sales floor is the most competitive visual environment a product will ever sit in. Every TV on that wall trying to win your eye in about 3 seconds. Store mode does that by maxing brightness, boosting saturation, and looping a demo reel non-stop. Walk through any big box electronics aisle and you've seen it without knowing what you were looking at. A wall of televisions, all impossibly bright, colors pushed just past what looks real. Every screen looping the same footage of city skylines and coral reefs. That's not a coincidence. That's store mode, running exactly as designed, on every set in the row. They're not trying to trick you. A TV running in calm, accurate home mode looks unremarkable under store lighting, and an unremarkable TV doesn't sell. The problem is that setting was never meant to leave the building, and once it does, on a display unit, an open box return, or a rushed setup, it can keep running exactly like it did on that wall until somebody switches it off. Here's what that costs you. Brightness is the single biggest driver of a TV's power draw, and store mode runs near maximum brightness constantly, while disabling the exact features, auto-dimming, sleep timers, ambient sensors built to bring that number back down. Picture two identical TVs side by side, one dimmed and controlled, the other locked at full brightness around the clock. The exact cost depends on your TV and how long it runs, but some measurements have put retail settings at roughly a quarter more power than home mode. The higher bill is only the beginning. The stranger effects are the ones most owners mistake for a hardware problem, starting with the one I promised a minute ago. If you've carefully dialed in your backlight or color temperature before, only to find the picture drifting back brighter and harsher days later, this is why. Some models are built to quietly reassert store mode's own preset over yours, overruling changes you already made without ever telling you. It doesn't stop at drifting settings. A TV stuck in store mode can look harsh and oversaturated no matter which picture mode you choose, movie, filmmaker, or otherwise, because on some sets, store mode sits on top of your picture mode instead of working with it. If you own an OLED, there can be more at stake than the picture. On many panels, sustained high brightness accelerates wear on the pixels themselves. The same principle behind vivid mode aging a screen faster than movie or filmmaker mode on the models where that applies. Store mode doesn't push brightness higher just once. It can hold it there for as long as the television stays on. On some OLED sets, that's not just a look. It can mean the panel's lifespan running down faster than it should. There's a content problem too, one most people never notice consciously. On models where store mode overrides the picture mode, it can affect HDR handling as well, since brightness and tone mapping are often tied to the same picture pipeline. Content mastered to look a specific way, the way the director actually intended, can get pushed through the same maxed out processing as everything else. On an affected set, you may not be seeing what the studio built. You could be seeing what the sales floor wanted. There's another issue most people never connect to store mode. On some TVS, the overnight maintenance cycle, the process that evens out pixel wear, won't run properly while the set keeps behaving like it's always on display instead of properly at rest. And there's one final side effect. On some models, software updates can behave differently too, since certain retail configurations are set up to delay or skip the prompts a home TV would normally get. None of this means something is wrong with your TV. It means the TV may still think it is on a sales floor. You'd expect a TV to flag that somehow, a warning during setup, a persistent notice, something. Almost none of them do. Once store mode is engaged, most televisions treat it as a normal permanent state, not a temporary condition to reverse automatically. It stays until a person changes it back on purpose. Here's what that looks like in an actual living room. A newer TV set, bought normally, sitting in store mode without anyone realizing it. The owner assumes the picture is just how modern TV sets look, a little too bright, a little too vivid, and never questions it. Months go by. The electricity bill creeps up. Nobody ever connects the two. So how do you know if yours is affected? 4 signs. A demo reel that plays on its own after a few idle minutes. An on-screen label, store demo or retail display, flashing briefly at power on. A picture that stays harsh no matter which mode you pick. And energy-saving options that are grayed out or missing entirely. None of that ring a bell? Good sign. Most TVs bought new and set up normally are already in home mode by default. Now the exact switch, because every brand hides it differently. Samsung hides it under a name you'd never guess. Usage mode buried inside System Manager. Switch it to home mode there, or skip the menu entirely. Press tools on your remote and look for store demo. One tap turns it off. LG moved the toggle between software versions, which is exactly where most people lose it. On newer WebOS sets, it's under General, then Devices, then TV Management. On older versions, the same switch hides one level up under Additional Settings. Sony has the fastest way out of any brand. Hold Home or Menu on the remote for 10 seconds, and demo mode switches off on the spot, no menu required. If you'd rather navigate there, it's under System Settings, General Setup, Shop Front Display Setting. Vizio has the easiest mistake to make. Exiting retail mode under System, Reset, and Admin looks like it worked, until the TV restarts and slides right back in. There's a second toggle in that same menu, Store Demo, that has to be set to disabled or the fix doesn't stick. Exact wording and menu depth can shift by model and software version. If a label doesn't match, Usage Mode, Store Mode, Retail Mode, and Demo Mode are all pointing at the same switch. Home mode is what your living room actually needs. Accurate color, controlled brightness, and power-saving tools that are finally allowed to do their job. One last check. Confirm you're in home mode, make sure your energy-saving features are actually available, and you're done. If everything checks out, your TV was already exactly where it needed to be. If it wasn't, you just fixed it in less time than it took to watch this. One setting, one quick check, and your TV is finally working the way it was designed to.